There are kind of a lot of reasons and excuses as to why I didn't get to film and why I didn't manage to upload a video. I actually did get to film a couple of videos, one of which was last month's favourites video. But for some reason I thought it would be a good idea to keep my arm like up like that, like hooked on a chair. And I reviewed the footage and I was like, what am I doing? Like my arm was literally like that and I was like, girl, that don't look good. And then for like the next 10 days, I never had an opportunity to grab my camera because me and Lewis share a DSLR. And then I got quite ill for a little while and then we went to Wales for a week. So it's basically been like one thing after another after another. Obviously it's my fault, I'm really sorry, and it will not happen again. And to sort of slowly ease me back into filming, I'm going to film a video that I feel very comfortable filming and one that I've been literally waiting to film for you guys for ages because there's so many cool products that I found and I want to show you them. So I'm actually going to split this into favourites for current favourite, and then I'll do like an end of month favourites because there's just too much to show you. So the first thing I want to share with you is this necklace, and this is basically just a rip-off of the Zara, and obviously I think it's the Chanel was the original pearl necklace, and it just comes in like a gold plated sort of choker bit and then two big ball fake pearls. I got mine off of eBay, and you don't have to spend a lot of money on these. I've seen them go on eBay for like £50–60 for like fake Zara ones, but you can pick them up for like a tenner, so just look around, hunt around, and you will find one that is really, really cheap. They look awesome, super dressed up or super dressed down like I've got it on today with just a white tank top. Like literally shove it on, get out the door, and you are good to go. The next thing I want to share with you guys was this Pink by Victoria's Secret body spray. This is in the scent Warm and Cozy, which I have seen Andrea's Choice talk about. So the other day I was just like, me and Andrea's Choice smell the same. If you're not into super sweet scents, then it probably isn't for you because it is really that sort of pungent, very, very candy sweet scent. The fact that it's a body mist and not an eau de parfum or anything like that is good because you're basically not drowning everyone in this heavy sweet scent as soon as you go near them, because everyone hates it when you can sort of taste their perfume. I know I've been in a few situations where I can sort of taste someone's perfume where they've overdone it and I'm like, girl, overkill. I know it's not the best idea, but I do sort of like to spritz it through my hair and sort of like underneath my hair, and then like every time you move you get like a little whiff of it and you're like, I smell good. But yeah, so I'm absolutely loving this. The next product is probably one that I couldn't live without now. I've used it for years and years on my hair, but in the last sort of recent months I've been using it on my skin and even in cooking and as a facial cleanser, and it is coconut oil, and this one is just by KTC, and I get this giant tub from my local pharmacy for about £3, and literally, honestly, it doubles up as everything. I love removing my makeup with it, I love using it as a deep conditioning treatment on my skin, I absolutely love it, and it gives your skin such a beautiful glow, and it nourishes your skin as well. You're not just putting on like a body cream, it actually nourishes your skin. And yeah, I just love it. I think anyone that is sort of in the market for a new facial cleanser, anything, even if you want to just try it in cooking, it's definitely a great alternative and a great substitute. And I know a lot of people even enjoy it on toast, which I haven't tried because I don't eat toast, but yeah, if you want to try that, give it a go. Why not? Another favourite this month is the Garnier cleansing water. Now I picked mine up in Tesco's, and I picked it up probably like a month ago now, and I've used pretty much 2/3 of it, which is pretty good going for me because I don't really stick with cleansers. I'm sort of one that bounces about. I actually haven't used anything else bar the week I went to Wales because I forgot to bring it with me, but I've used it every single night ever since. I absolutely love it. It's amazing. It's just like a water, it leaves no residue, it's not sticky, it's not oily, it's not anything. It's just a simple water cleanser, and it doesn't sting your eyes. It's really, really soft and really gentle, and I love it. It's a massive bottle, and I think it's about £4. And when I think of how much I pay for my LMS cleanser, I could get 4 of these, you know, so it's definitely worth looking at and investing in. It's so gentle on my skin, and I use it with the next product I'm going to show you, which is quite a harsh product, so I have to have quite a gentle cleanser, but obviously I still want all my makeup to come off, and literally 3 cotton pads, and I'm good to go to bed because this will just take it off. So that little product I was talking about is Retin A. Now obviously I know Retin A is kind of like a controversial one, and you definitely shouldn't use it unless it's sort of like prescribed by someone, or if like me you're a little bit naughty and want to take the chance on it, and you're old enough, then by all means do what you feel is best. This one is the 0.1% gel, which I think is the strongest you can get without a prescription. Sorry if the sunlight's going in and out, I'm filming it in front of the only natural light I have at the minute. But this is basically like a miracle cream for me. It clears up any sort of redness in the face, any sort of scarring, any acne, any active breakouts, anything like that. This literally just clears it up, and I'd say if you don't really know anything about it, then definitely read up on it. I definitely did before I bought it because there is literally like so many pros and then so many cons like the flaky skin, the dry skin, you definitely have to look after your skin whilst you're using this. Always wear sunscreen, always use like a really gentle cleanser, don't use anything with sort of other chemicals in it, and obviously you have to be really careful with everything else you're putting on your face. But I think if you do feel like it's for you, then it's definitely worth it, because it's an absolutely like a miracle product. I don't know where I'd be without this. A makeup brush I've been absolutely loving and using pretty much every day since I got it is the Zoeva 109. This is called the Luxe Face Paint Brush, and I absolutely love it. It does remind me of literally like a paintbrush. This is dirty because I've used it this morning, but basically it just allows me to get sort of like the perfect contour, and it's just really easy to use, and I can sort of just chisel my face. And then I go in with another brush and just buff it out, but it's great for sort of applying that initial first sort of mark where your contour sort of begins, and then you can go ahead and buff it out with this, or you can go ahead and buff it out with whatever you're using. Just a really, really super useful brush, and I'd say if you haven't got it, then go ahead and get it. It's not too expensive either. I think I paid about £13 for it off the Zoeva website, so if you're in sort of the market for getting that lovely sort of contoured chiseled face line, then this is definitely one to use. 3 makeup products I've been loving, the first of which is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. Now, I actually first saw these when Beauty by JJ mentioned them. I'm literally never ever going to pay like over the odds for a concealer again. These are amazing and they do the job perfectly, and they come in such a wide range of colours, and they're just really sort of smoothing, they smooth over, they're a nice sort of medium buildable coverage. They don't crease, they're just really easy to use. You can chuck them in your handbag. They are amazing. The 2 other makeup products I wanted to talk to you about are actually the 2 I'm wearing on my lips right now. The first of which is the Jordana Easy Liner in Tawny. I actually bought this a while ago, but I've been loving it, and I like it to just sort of outline my lips and fill them in from the sides and sort of create like a fuller effect. And then in the middle, I've been using this lip gloss crayon, which is by Primark, and I think it's just, it doesn't have a colour, but it's the nude colour. I'll put it on. And it just gives you like a really simple, really easy nude lip, and your lips feel super moisturised and they look glossy and pretty. And yeah, I've been loving that combo, and they're again really, really cheap. I've been loving sort of really inexpensive products lately, so you can pick these up really, really easy, and you can find these on Amazon or on eBay. Okay, so the last thing I have to show you are these, and they are teas, and I have basically been loving tea. I've always loved tea, but especially when we get into summer, I don't really want to drink coffee as much, and these are just the cutest little packs of tea I've ever seen. They're from Marks and Spencer's, which is like a department store here in the UK. White tea and raspberry, red bush and vanilla infusion, and cranberry and elderflower, and they are just so nice and so yum. They are so cute, and they look so pretty on the counter, but yeah, they're really nice as well, obviously. But yeah, I'm really enjoying these. Okay guys, I'm going to wrap it up here because I am literally running so late. If I look kind of different in my video, this is because I'm not using any sort of artificial lighting. I'm using all natural light, and there's not a lot of it. And I'm using a new lens. This is the 24mm lens by Nikon. And also I'm standing up. This is the first video that I've sort of ever filmed standing up, like a proper talk on straight video. Why have I not done it before? So much easier. So yeah, add me on all sort of the links down below, and I will be back in the week with a new video. Bye guys.